Mass substitutions for WashU. It's Haller, Perez, and also number 19, Yamamoto, coming out of the game.
In the game for WashU, number 7, Marco Pinheiro.
Pinheiro in.
Number 8, Kyle Perez. Also into the game for the Bears, number 13, Ben Strozewski.
And 13, Strozewski's in. That ball tried to be saved by Shea, but he couldn't quite do it. So a game that keeps you on the edge of your seats is at any point one of these teams could drive down and get a shot on goal. This kick taken by McCune. And pushed in the back. It was either Kapitanek or Versage who got him. Real quick, I just want to give plenty of credit to McCune for that goal line save, with Shea bearing down on him at that 6-yard box. And McCune answered that initial call. Pinheiro takes a shot from distance, but ends up well over the crossbar. So Pinheiro trying to be a hero for his side. Couldn't keep it down. 3 minutes left in this first extra time period. Ball back to Paul. And it really appears like the Bears are sitting back a little bit more like they did at the beginning of the game. Not putting as much pressure in Wheaton's defensive third. Kapitanek kicked in the back. And that's Pinheiro, and that's got to be 1, 2, 3 fouls they've seen, and that's why the yellow card is given. We've seen at least 3 foolish and late tackles from Pinheiro in this game. So he sees yellow with 2.5 to play in the first period of extra time. Miller, with the free kick, just kicks back to Hill. And Hill now over to Versage. The Thunder really pushing up, got Stradinger up in kind of an attacking midfield position. Wingate controls to himself. That's number 12 there, Zingoni. This ball kicked up high to Sproule. Ryan Sproule now by himself. And Paul skies up to head that one out of bounds away from Sproule. Was not an extremely dangerous area, but that's the type of energy and effort we've seen from Paul all day, having to go one-on-one with Sproule so often. Now Sproule has it, tries to put in a cross. And they're going to get Stradinger for a handball. Stradinger was on the ground. Appeared at least a little bit shaken up, and he's going to limp away from this play. Now WashU sending up numbers. It is Shadia Wood, who is the lone defender at midfield, and every single Wheaton player is back in or near the box. Referee has the Thunder marked at a line where the wall is of Wingate and Moyes. This one curled in. Biddlecombe there, punches away. And they've got a foul. And it's going to be a yellow card on Will Sproule. So Will Sproule coming in late on Biddlecombe. And he's saying, look, I was going for the ball, didn't mean to hit him, but when it's the keeper and you don't get any ball and you run into him, that's usually going to be a call. Not too sure about the yellow card. I didn't get a clear shot of the play, but it was certainly a foul. I think Sproule was contesting the fact that it was a yellow card. This one played forward. Shea plays it into the box high. Matamori didn't know if there was anyone on his back or not. So now there's 38 seconds left, and the Thunder need to take this quickly.
27, Ayo Agunbiati.
30 seconds left. Kapitanek out of the game. Agunbiati in. Wingate. Maybe at this point he'll try to make this the last play. And now Versage runs over to take it. 20 seconds left. And it appears the Thunder are going to try to make sure this is the last game, or the last play of this extra time period. That one headed away.
9, 8.
And 8 seconds left. We'll go to the second extra time period, with the Thunder throwing this ball in. Still tied 0-0.
And final overtime.
And in that 10-minute extra time period,
first goal wins the match.
There were plenty of chances, and also something I did not know, this is a golden goal match. So it's not 2 extra times that will be played fully, but rather whichever team scores first will win the game. And in the defensive chess match that this has been anyway, wouldn't expect for another team to score after one does. So might as well be a golden goal game. So minute and a half until we get going again. This season, Wheaton Athletics is proud to partner with Realty Executives as the exclusive sponsor of replays on our broadcasts. We're happy to welcome Eric Logan, Becky Vanderveen, and the Energized team to the Wheaton Athletics family and extend a special thank you to them for partnering with us to enhance our WTSN broadcasts. So we've seen plenty of runs from the Sproule brothers, both Ryan and Will. Ryan being the junior and Will being the younger one, the freshman playing in his first game, seen plenty of minutes from Coach Clark. And as far as the Thunder go, putting in Mr. Wingate for that entire extra time first period. And the stakes are certainly much higher knowing this is a golden goal match. So plenty of yellow cards out there now. The first on the Wheaton side, Drew Shea in the 95th minute, picking that one up for hitting the ball intentionally with his hand toward the goal. And then most recently, it was the younger Sproule brother, Will, who went into the body of Biddlecombe, picking up a yellow card for himself. Wasn't too sure about that call, that it really should have been a yellow card in that situation, considering he hasn't been all over the place fouling people too much. Certainly playing physical and playing aggressive, but has never seemed to be intentionally trying to foul. So to see him awarded a yellow card there was certainly surprising to me. And it will be the WashU Bears over this one for the final 10 minutes of this game. Could be cut short if someone scores earlier than that. But if these 10 minutes are up, that means that the game is tied. WashU will remain undefeated, and the Thunder will tie the number 18 team in the nation. So a lot at stake for each of these teams. This ball kicked away, and Will Sproule kicks it out of bounds. And Miller throws down line to Shea, who didn't realize he was going to do that and didn't make the run. That one kicked out of bounds by number 20, Jonathan Garski. So Chad Miller to throw in. Throws in to Garski, who needs it out of bounds again. That ball into the box. Moyes flicked it on. Shea heads it toward goal. McCune able to recover it. Certainly wasn't hit too hard directly at him or anything. As you'll see on the Realty Executives replay, this ball headed toward goal by Shea and picked up by McCune. And over here, they're going to get a foul on Justin Hill as he was bodying the back of Will Sproule. And so WashU has essentially a short corner kick here now. It appears it's Yamamoto. Yamamoto has to take it back just a little bit. WashU with 5 in the box. Now 6 with Haller running in. Ball into the box. Put on goal and in! And would you believe it? It's Will Sproule. Will Sproule of WashU, little brother of Ryan Sproule, who has led WashU in scoring these last 2 seasons. You'll see on the Realty Executives replay. Will Sproule gets in front of his marker, heads it emphatically toward Biddlecombe, And Wash U escapes with another W. With this game, Wash U moves to 5-0-1, remains undefeated. The Thunder 3-5, another heartbreaker, another 1-0 loss to a top 25 team.